Very good. Very good. Chalo. Okay then. Chota paragraphs only. Tell me the purpose and the tone of the following. First of all, I hope you got. Wait. Before we start solving, I hope it's with you in the notes. Have you noted 5 purposes? For every purpose, have you noted the tones? Very, very important. I want you to do that first. So that we are able to map. है ना? पहले तो ऐसे लिख लो. Form a table. Clearly write 5 purposes: to explain, to explore, to analyze, to persuade, to question. And then write the tones. Informative, descriptive. Explore में suggestive, reflective, predictive, didactic. To analyze में analytical, supportive, critical. Identify purpose and tone of the following paragraphs. Purpose first, tone later. Very good. Very good. Well, it's not descriptive. It's not descriptive. Okay. So we have the French Revolution was a political and social upheaval that began in 1789. Fact. Sort of a definition, also not definition, but sort of an explanation, introduction of what something is, right? French Revolution was a political and social upheaval that began in 9. No opinion here, right? It led to the overthrow of monarchy, the end of feudal privileges, and establishment of republican ideas based on liberty, equality, and fraternity. What it did this, these, and these. So again, these are facts. There's no description. Description is when they tell you the events that happened in French Revolution. Do you remember how our history textbooks used to be? They would tell that people came from here and they threw the monarch and then there was slaughtering happened. That is description. Here it's just fact that French Revolution was a political and social upheaval. It led to the overthrow of monarchy. Okay? So here the purpose rightfully is to inform, and the tone is, 2 tones are possible: informative, descriptive. This is definitely informative, right? Do the second one. I've tried to take examples in such a way that they show the contrast to you, right? The contrast that I've been trying to highlight. The topic is French Revolution at the end of it. Yes. Purpose, यहाँ पे क्या है? If you read it, how are they saying it? In late 18th century, instead of saying 1789, in the late 18th century, rising bread prices strained daily life. Bread prices, खाने का price बढ़ रहा था, that strained daily life. Resentment simmered among common people. Common people started getting angry. Gatherings in public squares became frequent. People started gathering together. And then protests started. So as protests grew, authority weakened. These tensions eventually erupted into what we know as French Revolution. Right? So can you see the difference in tone? Same thing they are telling, that what is French Revolution? The purpose is same, to inform you about French Revolution. But at first they are like it was a social and political upheaval that led to an overthrow of monarchy. Versus here it's like this happened and that happened and this happened and that happened and this is French Revolution. So that is the difference. The purpose again, to inform. But the tone, descriptive. Do we get the difference? Because there are no more examples on to inform anymore. Do we? Because it's very easy, I personally feel. Right? Informative versus descriptive. We should understand this contrast really, really well. Right? Facts only. Again, there are no opinions. If you say second, there are no opinions. They're just telling that gatherings, it's like how Nitya was describing the fight in the office. It's like that. People started this coming and there was resentment and protest grew and authority weakened. But it's information. There are no opinions. अपने मन का लगा के कोई कुछ नहीं बता रहा है. No opinions, right? Good. Chalo. Let's do this third one now. By the way, here, if you, just a second, here you can say to inform, explain, so same thing. We are not going to alternatively use it. We don't want to make our life difficult. The purpose is to inform, explain is one purpose only. One purpose only it is. You can use the words alternately. Okay. Very good. So here they are saying the French Revolution dismantled and expanded. They did what positive French Revolution brought. What positive? How is this explored, beta? This is not explored. Are we giving different ideas? There are no ideas. Straightforward facts. The positives about French Revolution was that it dismantled feudal privileges and expanded political participation. However is the word which is married to this purpose. It also led to instability and widespread violence. अच्छा हुआ, बुरा भी हुआ. There were positives to it, there were negatives to it also. So here it is being evaluated. French Revolution was good or bad? It was both. So here the purpose is to analyze, evaluate, one thing only. Where it's not one thing, inform and explain is also different things, but keep it as one thing for now. We're going to learn it as different things only when we are mastering VRC to Ultra Pro Max level, okay? And this is analytical. Abhi we will say inform and explain is same, analytical. Why? Because you're telling both the sides. It's a balanced point of view. Tone is analytical, purpose is to analyze or evaluate. Okay, good. Chalo. Understand, break down what is happening. By abolishing hereditary privilege and asserting the principle of popular sovereignty. ठीक है, by abolishing मतलब by मिटा के, privileges मिटा के, मतलब ये सब positive करके French Revolution led to the foundation of modern democratic ideals despite turbulence. Very good. We can see there's support. We can see the tone is supportive. Right? Right? We can see the tone is supportive. There's no debate on this. We are saying by abolishing this and that, it led to the foundation of these things. So tone is supportive. Now, supportive tone was a part of two purposes. Either to evaluate, either analytical, evaluate, analyze, to analyze or to persuade. Persuade is when author is like, this is only true and you should believe me. And you should trust me and you should believe in only what I say because whatever opposite people are saying are wrong and they are wrong because. Is there so much persuasion here? Is there persuasion? No. Is there any persuasion? No. So the tone is to analyze only. Analysis only is happening where the author is analyzing the positive, negative, but the positive is a little more. That's why we are saying supportive. There is no negative given to you right now. Persuasive tone is different. Persuasive is when somebody is convincing you to agree with them. There is no persuasion happening here. There's analysis only happening. Where author is like, by abolishing this, the French Revolution led to the foundation of modern democratic principles despite turbulence. See, despite turbulence that accompanied it. ये तो negative हुआ ना? ये तो negative हुआ ना बेटा? Despite, so you are acknowledging the negative also. It led to the foundation of democratic principles despite the turbulence. So author is not saying that turbulence was not there. Only good happened. Forget the bad. That's persuasion. Here author is like, yes, turbulence happened. Right? ये जो हमारा पहले वाला सेंटेंस है यहाँ पे क्या है? यहाँ पे तुम्हें दोनों अच्छे से बताया हुआ है. So basically third sentence tells very neutrally both the sides that it dismantled these things, but it also brought instability, right? It dismantled the bad things, but so that is a good thing that it dismantled the feudal privileges, etc. But it also led to some instability. So that's a neutral analytical perspective. Here also you are giving analysis only, but you are saying it led to the foundation by dismantling the bad things. It led to the foundation of democratic principles. Despite the turbulence, there was turbulence that came in. But apart from that, more important was that it also brought democratic principles. The author is not trying to completely crush negative. Author is saying there was negative, but despite the negative, there was a positive. And that's why we are saying that the tone is analytical and the author has supportive stance. Okay. And similarly, if the author would have done ulta, if the author would have done ulta, if the author would have been like, French Revolution might have abolished privileges and bought democracy, but the turbulence that followed hit France really hard, or the French population really hard, making it take years to revive from it. So this time we are acknowledging that yes, it has done positive, but the negative was so heavy that France had to pay price for it for years to come. Then we are like, here also analysis is happening because you are telling the positive also, but you are focusing more on the negative side of things. So ulta of it would be critical. चलो अभी ये see, very similar to the fourth sentence, right? Wait, fourth sentence said same fourth sentence. Look at it, huh? By abolishing hereditary privileges and asserting principle of let us just call this bad things so that it's easier for us to remember. By abolishing bad things, French Revolution led to the foundation of democracy despite turbulence that accompanied it. Right? यही है ना, यही बोला है कि by abolishing bad things, French Revolution laid the foundation to democracy, even though there was some turbulence. And here it is saying, by abolishing heredity, by abolishing the bad things, the French Revolution led to the foundation of modern democratic principles. Same sentence it is. The turbulence that accompanied, वहां पे क्या लिखा था? Despite the turbulence that accompanied it. Neutrally just mentioned कि despite that, the fact that there was turbulence, there was good thing. यहाँ पे author says, the turbulence that accompanied was only a small prize. You are not telling it neutrally anymore. You are giving an opinion now. You are giving an opinion that this turbulence was very small. This is classic. Author is dismissing the opposite view. Right? In the previous thing, author just mentioned, despite there was turbulence था, पर डेमोक्रेसी का फंडामेंटल तो आया ना, तो ये पॉजिटिव. यहाँ पे जो टर्बुलेंस आया वो कुछ नहीं था यार. तुम पॉजिटिव को देखो. This turbulence was a very small price. You're dismissing the opposite view. It was a very small price to pay for the massive political transformation it achieved, which positively shaped the whole world. So here author is like कि मेरे को लगता है कि ये अच्छा था, तो तुमको भी लगना चाहिए अच्छा था, क्योंकि जो तुम्हें नेगेटिव पता है ना कि टर्बुलेंस आया था, वो कुछ नहीं था यार. It was a very small price. Look at the massive political transformation it achieved and the positive, how positively it shaped the whole world. Look at it impacted the world. So this is when you say it persuade. Analyze to persuade का transition ये है. Analyze to persuade का transition exactly यहाँ है बेटा. When you are like कि you mentioned both here, both are mentioned, but the negative is completely dismissed. The negative is completely dismissed. So here we say that the purpose is to persuade, because now author is clearly taking a side. To persuade, claim, take a side. This is the whole purpose now. The author is dismissing the opposite view, clearly taking a side. What is the tone? You can see the tone is supportive, but you can also say it is assertive. Assertive is this only. What I'm saying is right. Right? This is the tone. Okay. Do sixth one. Is author informing? No. Is author explaining? No. Is author analyzing? Author is not telling positive, negative as well, right? So no. Inform, explore or analyze to hai nahi. Right? This is definitely opinion. See, it is so much of opinion here. Opinion is literally trickling down. It deserves recognition. It needs appreciation. So are you questioning also? है ना, ऐसे मेथड ऑफ एलिमिनेशन भी बहुत काम में आता है इन VRC, right? In VRC method of, and by the way, that brings us genuinely, in VRC method of elimination helps you much more than method of selection. Rather than being like what it is, go with the way what it is not. Is it just informing? French Revolution deserves recognition. This is the moment you see this. It is the French Revolution deserves recognition. This is itself an opinion. It's an opinion. So is it to inform? Definitely not. Is it exploring? Exploring is open-ended, but this is definitely not open-ended. Because you're saying it deserves something, right? Is it analysis is positive, negative told? No, it is not that. Are you questioning something? No. You are just telling that it deserves recognition. तो मतलब क्या ये persuasion हो गया ना कि मैं जो बोल रही हूँ वो सही है. फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन की तारीफ करो भाई, उसने ऐसा ऐसा किया है, उसके अचीवमेंट्स, उसकी लेगेसी कंटिन्यू हो रही है आज भी, उसकी तारीफ करो. ये है persuasive, है ना? To persuade, take a side or claim. What is the tone now? Again, go by the list. Go by the list. Persuasion की जो list थी ना, उसके through जाओ. What were the tones? What were the tones here? Where is it? Persuasion की tones, huh? What are the tones? Supportive, critical. Prescriptive is when you are giving suggestions. Okay. Assertive is when you are assertive तो हो गया हमारा. Cautionary. Was there a caution? No. There is no caution. Prescriptive is these are the actions to be taken. Is it telling you what actions need to be taken? Yes, right. It is telling you, no, what actions need to be taken. It is telling you it deserves recognition. So we should recognize, but again, wait. In prescriptive tone, there is a lot of what should. This should be done, that should be done, because you are prescribing now. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 actions. Are they saying ki what actions to be taken? If they would have written the French Revolution, we need to recognize self-revolution or French Revolution for laying foundation of modern democracy. There should be an award which is given to all the revolutions, and French Revolution is the best dramatizing it. But steps, actionable steps are not given. So then this is not prescriptive also. So this becomes then supportive. See, out of the list, assertive nahi hai, cautionary nahi hai, because caution nahi hai, prescriptive because steps are not told ki do this, do that, do that. So that also is not there. तो फिर क्रिटिकल और सपोर्टिव ही बचा है. क्रिटिकल है नहीं तो फिर टोन सपोर्टिव हो गया. It is supporting, talking very highly of French Revolution. Okay, same. Fine. I need thumbs ups. कि इधर तक तुमको समझा है क्या? Even if you were wrong initially, I hope you are understanding the explanation and developing the thought. Right? And method of elimination always helps. Very good. Chalo. Very good. So we have a few more examples left with us. Very good. So happy. Very good. Very good. This is to inform. And the tone is also informative. सीधा है ना? Inform किया हमको, कोई opinion नहीं है. Free will refers to the idea that individuals, free will's का definition, that individuals have the right to make choice, right? And then in philosophy, it is discussed in relation to determinism, which holds all the events are the result of preceding conditions. ठीक है? तो ये free will होता है. By the way, this is a very common topic. तो मैं इस पे थोड़ा तुम्हें बताना चाहूंगी what is free will and what is determinism. Determinism basically says keep these things in mind because they come and then they confuse you because philosophical passages you know how they are. So determinism basically says that everything is already decided, right? Like if right now I'm lifting this bottle to drink water, it was already decided. Like by natural laws, it was decided that I'm going to, because I'm talking now and because the weather is like hot, I'm going to be thirsty. And because of the natural law, it is but obvious that every 5 minutes, because the water bottle is also kept here, I'm going to pick it and drink it. So it is all determined. This is determinism. All events are the result of preceding conditions and natural laws. By law and by conditions, it is happening. And it would have happened any which ways. Free will say कि मेरी इच्छा थी. It was my will that I picked it up. I made choice, which has nothing to do with what priorly happened. Prior in same kind of day, same kind of weather, same kind of situation, same bottle was kept and I did not drink, and I was talking and I did not drink. But now I felt like, so I drank. But determinism says no. You have always done it and you will always do it. So that is the debate. And it's a very like, even at IIM Ahmedabad, I'm not remembering what course it was, but it was some OB course. OB is organizational behavior. So it was an OB course, and I clearly remember the classroom we sat in and etc. But yeah, we were having this debate about free will. Either it was OB or communication, something. But yeah, this is a very common topic and has come in exams earlier. ठीक है? कौन सा subject है यार? याद नहीं आ रहा है. Some lady teacher also. Yeah. Okay. चलो. Very good. Do this eighth one. So, okay, let's do it. Free will is often treated as an obvious truth. Something is often treated as something. Matlab, this is a common belief. And the moment we see a common belief, we know it is going to be mostly corrected, right? So free will is often treated as obvious truth. Yet, research in psychology and neuroscience challenges this assumption. So there's an assumption which is often believed, which is commonly believed, but now I'm going to give you an example of how this belief can be challenged. Many decisions appear to occur subconsciously, calling into question how much control individuals actually have. Lot of things, right? This, so I did it all. Free will is ki I now decided that I am going to hold this bottle and I am going to drink. But they are saying ki many decisions subconsciously, where I was teaching when I did this, so it happened subconsciously, right? So how was it free will? It was not free will. It was predetermined. Body's muscles knew that it is to be done, right? So basically, it is saying many decisions appear to occur subconsciously, calling into question how much control individuals actually have. We have reasons to believe that most things we do might actually be deterministic in nature. So basically, here what you're doing is commonly people believe this, but I'll tell you there's research which says it is not true. In fact, I can tell you many reasons to believe that it is not free will but rather deterministic. So are you correcting something? Is it corrective in nature? Is it corrective in nature or not? It is, right? It is, right? The tone is corrective. And the purpose is to question slash challenge. Directly challenge किया भी है ना बेटा यहाँ पे तो. यहाँ पे तो directly challenge कर दिया है, right? कि this is commonly believed, but there are reasons I will challenge it because we have evidence that not this, but the other thing is true. So it's corrective tone and the purpose is to question or challenge a common narrative. ठीक है? चलो. Cool. Do this ninth. Moreover, undoubtedly believing free will ignores structural psychological forces. Yes, very good. Such a belief risks oversimplifying and responsibility potentially leading to harsher judgments. So there's a caution. There's a caution. Clearly, there's a caution. There's a risk. ऐसा करने से ऐसा खराब हो सकता है भाई. The tone is definitely cautionary. It risks oversimplifying. It can lead to something harsher. Should be aware about it. Warning, warning, warning. The tone is cautionary. What is the purpose then? Cautionary tone we have. दो इसमें था ना cautionary tone. किस किस में था cautionary tone? Cautionary tone was a part of to question challenge or to persuade. Either to question challenge or to persuade. What is happening here? Persuasion is happening. Challenging only happens when basically something is said that it is believed and it is wrong. But here, that is not happening. So we'll be like, it's persuade. But again, at the same time, it is a very small. When if you'll read the entire paragraph, you'll get better if it was challenging, questioning, not just persuading. But here, what matters more is that the tone is cautionary. ठीक है? चलो. फिर आगे. ये क्या है 10th? Classic indicators, huh? Classic indicators. Classic indicators. Is it to inform? Is it to inform? No. Are they analyzing positive, negative? No. Are they persuading you to believe something? This is how it is? No. Right? Are they challenging that something was believed and it's not true? No. They're exploring. See, we can look at something from multiple viewpoints. Through this lens, it is XYZ. Through another lens, it is XYZ. Look at the end. The end beautifully is like, we have to view this patiently. Look at different distinctive purposes. Then maybe the debate will be clarified. The may word. I had highlighted it, right? It is classic example of exploring something. If this debate is unresolved, ऑथर हैज नॉट टेकन एनी स्टैंड, इट इज अनरिजॉल्व. एक लेंस से ऐसा है, दूसरे लेंस से वैसा है, शायद पेशेंटली देखना पड़ेगा तो पता चलेगा शायद कि कैसा है ना. द पर्पज इज, yes, very good. The purpose is to explore, right? The purpose is to explore. और explore के tones क्या क्या थे? ये actually suggestive tone है बेटा. Suggestive tone मतलब ये suggesting ना कि if we look at it patiently through different lenses, then it might solve the problem. है ना? This could solve the problem. जैसे मैं बोल रही थी ना कि पेट दुख रहा है तो उठ के देखो टाइम पे, सो के देखो, पानी पी के देखो, वैसी वाली बात है. It is suggestive. We are giving suggestions here, right? चलो, good.